News 15 at 9 begins with breaking news.
We begin with that breaking news out of Lafayette Parish. A small twin-engine plane goes down near the community of Vatican.
That crash killing all 3 people on board. We have team coverage tonight of what we're learning. We begin with News 15's Al Abair near the crash site.
I'm standing not far from the roundabout at the corner of LA 98 and LA 93, where a private plane crashed earlier today. 3 people were on board. None of them survived. Public Information Officer Chris Cormier from the Lafayette Parish Sheriff's Office gave us a few details.
Not too long ago, we got a report of a plane in the air circling before it crashed into a field. On board were 3 occupants who are confirmed deceased. The aircraft was a barren beach craft. It's a small aircraft with 2 props. Please keep these people in your thoughts and prayers. And that's it.
For News 15, I'm Al Abair on Highway 98 in Carencro.
News 15 Investigates tonight has learned key details about the plane itself, the destination where it was headed, and what may have happened in those moments that led up to today's crash. The mangled wreckage sits in a field at the corner of Glorious Switch Road and LA 93 after going down in the small community of Vatican. We obtained this video of the aircraft that went down. It's a Barron twin-engine plane registered to Align Aviation in the Woodlands, Texas. With the government shutdown, NTSB investigators won't be traveling to the scene, so the official investigation into the cause of that crash may take longer than usual. But News 15 Investigates consulted with our aviation analyst, Robert Katz, a commercial pilot with more than 4 decades of experience.
We see that the airplane departed Hooks, which is northwest of Houston, flew directly east. There doesn't appear to be any weather in the area out here.
Its flight plan shows the plane was traveling from a regional airport near the Woodlands to this small airstrip in Lafayette Parish, about a quarter of a mile from where the plane went down. The airstrip is owned by a local doctor, John Stafford. News 15's aviation consultant says this small landing strip would be hazardous for landing a twin-engine plane.
Holy cow, right next to those power lines. Oh man, that's dangerous. That is very, very dangerous.
Our analyst also offered some perspective on the moments just before the plane crashed. He says air traffic control and flight data indicates the plane quickly lost altitude, perhaps because of the failure of one of the 2 engines. He adds it takes specialized training to handle that type of situation.
It could have been an engine failure that was not handled properly by the pilot. This airplane will fly nicely on 1 engine.
And earlier this evening, News 15 Investigates spoke by phone to an eyewitness to today's plane crash. His account you'll hear only on News 15 backs up what our aviation consultant told us. The plane appeared to lose power and immediately fell to the ground.
But when I came out of the dollar store and I opened my door to my truck, I heard, and it kept getting louder and louder. So I turned around and looked up, and I saw the plane, and it was spinning. It was like a controlled fall. It's like the engines weren't on, but it was falling. It didn't explode. It was just a boom when it hit the ground. That's all we heard. The closer it got to the ground, the louder the sound got, and that's what made me turn around and look, and I could see it coming out of the sky, just coming straight down. It was the sound of something falling from the sky. It looks like the engine wasn't even on. It was just in a spin, just spinning, going down. That's it. Going in circles, going down. When it hit the ground, there wasn't an explosion, there wasn't smoke. That's why it was so hard for us to find. Like, boom.
Other experienced pilots tell us if it was an engine failure that caused the crash, it's possible the plane may have just run out of gas. Meantime, authorities this evening released the identities of the 3 crash victims. All are from the Houston area. According to the Lafayette Parish Sheriff's Office, those killed in today's plane crash are 58-year-old Bruce Verdon of the Woodlands, 46-year-old Lydia Laws of Spring, Texas, and 42-year-old Justin Ramsey, also of the Woodlands. Well, today's deadly crash in Lafayette Parish now joins a list of at least 5 other plane crashes investigated by the FAA and the NTSB across Acadiana over the past 2 years. 2 of those 5 other crashes also turned deadly. Now, earlier this year, in April, a single-engine plane crash landed upside down at